Andrea, this is the Talk of San Diego, and we are here at Old Town San Diego. And you know what? I'm in the mood for some good Cajun food. And we are here at New Orleans Creole Cafe. We're going to chat to our buddy Mark over here, and he might serve us up some food. Oh, well, hello! I am Princess Andrea, and this is the Talk of San Diego, and I am here with Mark Bimh, and we are at the New Orleans
Creole Cafe.
Creole Cafe.
Located in Old Town, near the Whaley House.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And what can you tell me about this cafe?
Well, we've been here 9 years. We specialize in Creole Cajun cuisine. I originally am from New Orleans. I love this food, I love living in San Diego, and I thought what a great offering to bring to people in San Diego. So we've been here for 9 years. We do gumbo, we do jambalaya, etouffee, all the New Orleans standards that we eat day in and day out.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, the food is very good.
And what types of food do you have here?
Well, we have dark jambalaya. That's a rice dish similar to a Spanish paella, but it's spicy and it comes with sausage and shrimp and chicken. We also do the crawfish etouffee, which is probably the most known New Orleans dish in the city of New Orleans. And that's crawfish tails with rice. They float in a lovely golden roux sauce made with Trinity, or we call it the Holy Trinity actually. It's bell pepper, celery, and onion. So we use a lot of these vegetables. They're sauteed for a long period of time, and then we make a roux. Ooh. And a roux is equal parts of oil and flour heated to a very high heat till it caramelizes into like a nice nutty flavor. And that's the basis of many of our dishes.
Sounds tasty.
It is.
And are these family recipes?
They are.
Oh.
Handed down for generations. My family first came to Louisiana in 1750 with the Acadians, or the Cajuns. So I'm German and Cajun mixed together.
Interesting. And when did you start cooking?
Oh, I've been in the restaurant business now for close to 40 years. Cooking, I've been doing full time for the last 10.
Very cool.
My interest is this cuisine. I do a lot of other types, but this is where my heart is. So I love making the gumbo. You know, it reminds me of home and all the things that, you know, feel good and comfort food from when you're a child. That's another reason why we do this here.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a cult. People come here who know the cuisine. They hunt us down. You know, they've got to have their gumbo. They've got to have their etouffee. It's got to be done a certain way. And that's what they're always looking for here. And that's what we give to the people, is authentic Cajun Creole cuisine.
Very nice. And so what was this building before it was a
Cajun, you know,
cafe?
There's a sign on it that it was dedicated to as a pharmacist museum. It's been that, it's been pannikins. An interesting thing is we had someone come in here about 6 years ago who was a psychic, and people...
Oh no!
Oh yes.
What are you going to say?
And he said, well, I want to tell you something about this room. There's a spirit here that wants to contact you. Her name is Amelia, and he said she ran it as a brothel. And then he started describing it to me, and I was like, oh, okay. And we haven't verified it, but from where this building was located, it was near the water where the houses were of that time. So there's a very good chance that that could be correct. It's not verified, but Bruce Coons, who is the executive director of Soho, who oversees this property, said yes, it could very well have been used as a brothel. So we got it from two sources.
Oh.
One from the other world and one from this one.
Creepy. And did she, like, control the brothel, or what?
She ran it. And apparently she says she's still here and she's watching. Now, this is what came through the psychic guy. And in this area specifically. That's like her corner.
Really?
From what we understand.
Where we are right now?
Ooh,
I'm a little creeped out. And so, how old is this specific building?
1850.
So the building, and how about the cafe?
The cafe, we've been here 9 years.
Okay.
And the other buildings also from the 1850s. Originally, these buildings were in Newtown, San Diego. So that's, of course, where all our skyscrapers are.
Yeah.
There were over 250 of them built. There's only 3 left. These 2 and 1 on San Diego Avenue down the street.
Very cool. And thanks for chatting with us, Mark.
My pleasure.
And this is the Talk of San Diego. I'm Princess Andrea. See you in a bit.
The Talk of San Diego wants to remind you that during these summer months, it's important to keep an eye on the elderly. They're not used to this excessive heat, so make sure you turn them over every 15 to 20 minutes, depending on their height, age, and weight. Thank you from the Talk of San Diego. Love you, Grandma.
Well, hello, I'm Princess Andrea. This is the Talk of San Diego, and we're chatting here with Mark. And as I can see here, this is obviously not a fast food restaurant.
No, we're full service fine dining in a rustic atmosphere.
Ooh. And so how long does it take you to make, let's say, from start to finish, gumbo?
Well, gumbo is made actually in a huge 21-quart pot. We make it every couple of days. First you make a roux, and a roux is equal parts of oil and flour mixed together, heated to the temperature of 2,500 degrees. You cannot leave your roux alone. You can burn the house down.
For sure.
So it's something that you want to watch. The roux can take up to an hour and a half to prepare. Then you saute your trinity, which is bell pepper, celery, and onion. We actually call it the Holy Trinity because it's that important to our cooking. It gives it the flavor. So the roux is made, and then you add your trinity, that caramelizes, and then you add your seasonings and your meats and your sausage, and you let it cook very slowly for about 3 hours. So I would say from the start to the table, it's about a 4-hour process just to make that. Well, it's 21 quarts, so you do end up with a fair amount.
And how early do you have to start cooking it, like in the day?
We start cooking at 8 in the morning.
And
then we'll cook for the day. Generally, our food is made fresh every day. So what you're going to find is if we're serving it, we made it that morning, and then we'll use it all up and we'll do it again.
And what's your most favorite?
Well, I would have to say the one that I eat the most is the gumbo. It's my family's recipe. So I mean that's just like a given for me. It's I'm going to grab something, I'm going to grab some gumbo. But I'm crazy about crawfish etouffee. I love the Creole. Jambalaya, the poor boy Sam, which is the roast beef, is wonderful. Fried shrimp, we do those also.
So good.
Yes, and the portions are large and hearty.
Will we get to try some?
Yes, you betcha.
Ooh, I'm excited.
I'm gonna make you some gumbo.
Thank you.
And red beans and rice.
And I'm Princess Andrea. This is the Talk of San Diego, and we'll see you in a bit with a big hearty meal.
The Talk of San Diego will no longer be handing out wristbands to live tapings of the show. Seating arrangements from now on will be on a first-come basis. And those wishing to leave the taping during the first 5 minutes will be allowed. And will also be on a first-come basis as well. And now, back to our program.
Now, I have been served alligator and pork sausage. Shall we try it? Ooh, what's here? Doesn't it look amazing? I'm gonna eat alligator and pork. I think it's mixed. Want some? Oh my god, so good. We're gonna try some gumbo now. Are you ready? Because I am. And you dip it. And you dip it. You dip it. You dip it, dip it, dip it. And then you eat it. Very tasty. We have another plate here. Barbecued shrimp, New Orleans style. Are we ready to try it? Which one shall we pick? I choose you! That's a jumbo shrimp. We are here at New Orleans Creole Cafe, and if you're looking for the best Cajun food, come down here. And it's at Old Town, just close to the Whaley House. As now, as you can see here, doesn't it look tasty? Why don't we try some now? And try it. Perfecto. Oh my gosh. They got us on the express train to getting stuffed. And look, here's our next stop, the Jambalaya. I don't think I can handle another bite, but it looks so good. Do I have to? Okay, I'll try it. Let's try this. So good. Give me one more bite. No, I can't do it. Best Cajun food ever. Well, hello. I'm no longer Princess Andrea, but I enjoyed being one for a little bit. You're watching The Talk of San Diego, and I am stuffed and still with a bag full of food. And we're here at Orleans Creole Cafe to try it. Delicious Cajun food.